Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, Preston Vogl with Target Trading Academy here with you for today's micro market recap. Today is Wednesday, January 5th, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's get right into it with our micro oil. If you pay attention or not to the markets, you know already that we were gap up from yesterday well into what we call white space in these areas above our contract. We opened, immediately went down to the edge of that area right there where we bounced off of it, which was an entry based off of our methodologies. If you know them, then you saw that. You saw many winners today from our students winning from that entry alone. And we just meandered inside of that white area, or we call it white space, this gray area between HVAs for most of the day until it got back down to our low for the most part of that day. And then this is the after hour stuff that is looking to drive it a little bit lower. We don't know where they're going to take it. We just know what's going on at the moment. Now, gold opened inside of its range from yesterday and just melted on the way up. You had an opportunity to take an entry here based off the methodologies. If you took it or not, it was a riskier entry, but that was a monster winner if you trailed that down. Pretty much the only entry that you may have taken. Gold was a questionable one today. Not a whole lot going on there, especially in the morning. Everything in the morning today was pretty slow up until that 2 o'clock news, which was to be expected. Speaking of slow, the ES here, micro ES, opened at its close for the most part yesterday, and then just meandered around inside of this HVA or high volume area. We did have some entries at this HVA. One monster winner up here that several students took that we'll look at later from a student. And then, like I said, meandered around until that 2 o'clock came. You can see the change in bars. And then it just decided to puke its guts out, giving some entries short to go along with it from our methodologies, both trending and off of our levels that we give out the night before. NASDAQ, almost a similar story to the ES here. Opened inside yesterday's range, meandered inside of that first HVA for a while. So you can see we opened inside, came down, made some lows for the day, and then went back up into the HVA, meandered away up for a while, came up to the top, gave an entry, and came back down. And then you can see it just went around this area for a while. And then it finally broke lower. And then that news that came out finally helped drive it further down. Initially, got a spike from it, and then back down to where it started, sideways. And then that's when you see the real movement starting to occur and driving it ever lower. Again, handful of entries, tons of trending entries available. That's for the more advanced students in the room. But we finished net down in both of these equities here. So let's get into that entry that I wanted to talk about in the ES. This entry sent in from Roman is a live entry. He's up $55 live, real money from that edge in the micro ES here. He traded with 4 lots, which is about half of what he usually does. Up $55 in that entry alone in the micros. Now, if you do that every day, that's almost like a part-time job. He is a live student and successful in his own right from learning our methodologies and applying them to his trading every day. Now, if you're interested in finding out more information about these levels, these high volume areas or HVAs, like as we like to call them, and how you can get them to apply to your own trade days, or if you're interested in learning the methodologies around them and the advanced instructions that come after, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with the representative and you will quickly see why we are the #1 trading education company in the world and why we have so many live, profitable students in our rooms each day. We look forward to seeing you.